we continue our player lock week across the first several weeks of the season as we take on the Philadelphia Phillies, who fell just short of the World Series last year, losing to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Yes, it was the same World Series matchup in 2024 as it was in 2023. Reed Detmers takes the mound, and oh my goodness, those numbers are ass. 10 ERA, 2 WHIP. I'm about to whip you and send you back to AAA, a double A if you keep pitching like this. Nonetheless, we will take a look at Jo Adell, our leadoff hitter, as he smacks one into left field, unfortunately for the first out of the ball game. We are looking for Jo Adell to be that table setter this season. Don't know what he's going to give us in terms of power, and unfortunately strikes out in his second plate appearance. You know what he is: speed and potential. And we're hoping that potential becomes unlocked this year at the top of the lineup. Don't expect him to drive in a bunch of runs unless the guys at the bottom of the lineup are fruitful themselves. As Adell will ground one to second, and they're going to go to second on the throw. Unfortunately, they won't get two. They will only get one because Adell is that kind of guy. An infield hit waiting to happen. Stolen base attempt. He's been sliding safely. Issue. Second stolen base of the season. I'd love to see him get around 20 to 25 as a leadoff guy to help guys like Mike Trout in. It's a fly ball in the left field. It's going to bounce into the crowd for an RBI double. As we take a look at the replay, looks like Castellanos made a move towards straightaway perpendicular to foul territory, and ended up having to change his route. We have two-run homer for the Angels, and we are now up 3-0 here in the seventh inning. Adell, swing and a miss. Terrible swing. Strike number 3. Continue on, we do end up picking up the victory 3-1. First 2 games of the series have been split. The run differences have not been anywhere near the same. This one being a close one, 3-1. Logan O'Hoppe, we'll be missing him for a couple of days. We'll keep him active though. And Jordan Adams, man on the 40-man roster, will be out for 2 months, unfortunately, breaking his hand in the outfield at AAA. We take on now the Pittsburgh Pirates. I love PNC, but damn, I wish we had played them there this season. I know we played last year, and I don't think I got the footage of it, unfortunately. Doesn't matter. We'll move on. We'll see them in 2026. Jo Adell now batting .241, very close to nearing his career high. He played 110 games last year, and he was fine. We're looking for better than fine, especially at his age. 26 years old. He's not young, so we don't have time to wait for him really getting longer. Hopefully he's able to break out this season. Unfortunately, he's going to fly out in his first 2 plate appearances, but he is showing that he can get that ball up. He just needs to square it up just a bit better. And that would be a good time for him to come through as swings and misses over the top of the fastball. Honestly, he should have laid off a clutch situation. Unfortunately, he's going to strike out. I'm sure he'll have plenty of opportunities later on in the year. Oviedo was tiring, but was able to get the job done, using some savviness to get Adell a swing and miss. Frias, swing and a miss. Jo Adell goes down on strikeouts again. Is he really the guy we would be relying on as a result? We shall see. Technically said he's the player of the game, as we do win it 2-1 in a very low scoring and kind of okay hitting kind of game. Plesac only 3 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits in 6 and a third. Hopefully Adell's batting average can stay above the Mendoza line, so he's gonna need it. 226 swing and a miss. That is 3 straight plate appearances with a strikeout as he faces the phenom in Paul Skeens of the Pirates. Jump to the 7th inning. Jeez Louise. That curveball looked floaty, looked good. Can't do anything with it, and we win via walk-off. Taylor Ward with a solo shot in the bottom of the 9th inning to give us the victory as we eke one out here in LA. Sandoval on the mound for the next game of this series. 3.12 ERA as Adell. Batting average is continuing to tank. It's not looking good. I don't want to panic and just say we should get rid of him. As gets a hold of one, hits it to left field. In the gap, damn, man, if he could hit for some power with that speed, his ability to field or at least throw the ball, he'd at least have 3 tools. Ground ball into right field, and comes up throwing to third as the runner will advance to third. Taylor safe on first as the Pirates look to get a run. Henry Davis does get an RBI double, give them a 1-0 lead. Adell 0 for 2, and oh my God. Adell, I can't tell you how badly I want him to be good. Into the 6th inning, can't get a hit, has not gotten a hit thus far, and he's now down to 206 with a 586 OPS. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. Swing and a miss at an even worse pitch. Dude, what are you doing? Now is not the time to be pressing. It's still early in the year. Get your bearings together, get it together. And he's going to hit this one into the gap. Again, not very hard as the center fielder is able to get it, but he's going to hustle in the second, sliding in feet first. Give us a 1-out double here in the 9th inning. Don't know if we've got it in us to get another walk-off, but hey, we've already started with something good. Rengifo, swing and a miss, 12-6 curveball. Marco Gonzalez telling him it's time to sit your ass down the bench. 4th strikeout for him as he looks to get the 6-out save. Fly ball into center field, it bounces in front of Taylor, and of course Adell is going to score from second. Hell, he might have even scored from first if given the opportunity. Mike Trout not giving us the home run, but it is what it is. And unfortunately, when you gotta rely on your best player to score most of your offense, this is going to happen. Marco Gonzalez goes 8 2/3 innings. Let's jump down to the minors. Hiram Paris here at the AAA level. Ground ball. Oh, it is going to be a terribly turned double play that never turns into a double play because no one was out. That is Tyler Locklear, the #9 prospect in Seattle organization. As Joe Stewart is going to get pelted with a fastball. You may think 92 miles an hour is not that fast. It still hurts. Right. Calling Christian Sepulveda to hopefully extend our lead here in the top of the 7th inning. I understand doing a random for me to be checking in on the minors, but again, we got to see how they do before we ever call them up. Sepulveda, fly ball into right field. Right fielder has to move up some to throw to the plate, and oh my goodness, that guy, Austin Moran, is out by a million miles. Ben Joyce at the minor leagues. We moved him up to AAA. He should eventually come up. I had the idea of wanting him to be our closer at some point. I don't like him as a middle reliever, and I want him to get some of that control, as we all know what he's known for. He throws a stupidly hard fastball, a meteorite, so to speak. It's the other 2 pitches that are the problem, like the slurve here, which dies a really weird death in front of Kyron Paris. That was weird. Is there mud there or something? I've never seen a ball die like that, rolling on the ground. Like, it died before it even got to the dirt. And unfortunately, runner at first was safe. I don't think Parrish misplayed that, but I get what he was thinking. I definitely get what he was thinking. I've played the infield before. Fly ball to right field, and we are going to get the victory. Ben Joyce gets the save as the Bees win 3-2. Despite not exactly capitalizing on the bases loaded situation, well, I just showed y'all. It's all good. Gabe Matthews with 2 hits. Placencia, another shortstop we might see at some point, does a pretty good job. Deshaun Knowles, 10 RBIs through the first 15 games of the season. Let's see how he plays over the course of a game. Again, we might see him. And the way I see it, as far as the minors have been concerned for the Angels, they've just been calling guys up and seeing what happens with them. And I don't blame them on that strategy. See who fits and who doesn't. A lot of these guys are probably going to flame out. You never know. Deshaun Knowles is probably our best contact hitter in terms of guys that play the outfield. We'll take a look at all the outfielders in this one at the AA level. David Calabrese going to hit this one in the left field, and he will get a base hit. A guy that I'm really not expecting much out of, and of course we're going to check on Gordon Wilson. He's going to hit this one to short. Unfortunately, unless this throws offline, he is going to be the final out of the first inning. You got to check in on him. You never know what he can do. We'll also check on Jason Battle. I don't know how often, but we will see them. I can promise you that. gets a hold of a fastball, hits it into right center field, but it is not that far. Damn Majestic Greens has a huge ballpark, I gotta say. Adell Sanchez, a guy you've already seen walk a game off with a ball. First game of the season, to be honest with you. Not bad by any means, not great by any other either. Switch hitter. We'll see what comes of him again. He's 23 years old, not rated at all. Unfortunately, he's going to line up the second inning. Bryce Teodosio. I'm going to butcher this man's name until kingdom comes. Pretty solid fielder, solid speed. 25 years old, might be reaching the precipice where we may need to either move on or keep him just for the sake of having depth. Otherwise, I don't know what to make of him at this present time. It is still very early in the season. Again, we don't have much in the way of top flight talent. Some guys might have speed, some guys might field fine. Nobody really hits for contact that well, and nobody hits for power that well, as you can see. Despite being 1-for-1, he's going to strike out here in the third inning. Check on Wilson once again, and unfortunately, he is going to stare at a high fastball. He's not happy about that call, but listen, man, there's not much you can do about it. You either swing at it, or you just walk back to the bench and get your glove warmed up. Battle takes a circle change to second base. Ooh, I think he was late on it. Might have been looking for something else, though that was an off-speed pitch. You would think he would have smoked that one. Sanchez smacks this one deep to center field. That one sounded really loud off the bat and off the batter's eye. No, off the top of the wall, I think. Did that hit that big board back there? I don't know how it was that batter's eye? No, you think I know this. I've never played baseball against the batter's eye. Anyways, this was a very good one. Nonetheless, he gives us a 1-0 lead. Is Sanchez really trying to play his way to the majors? Hey, if he plays well enough, I'd call him up. As Bryce is going to get hit with a pitch, a slider in the thigh. As Calabrese looks to get a second hit. He's got 3 home runs so far. Swing and miss over the top of the circle change, sliding in the second in that runner. Bryce is going to be safe at second. Nope, that's not Bryce. Yes, that is Bryce Teodosio. Calabrese hits this one deep to right field. It is going to hook, just foul these raindrops. Prevented that ball from being a home run. I know. I sound like a soundpost. Oh, curveball. Going to get hit to center field. Unfortunately, that's going to be an out as Bryce will tag up from second. Is he going to be safe at third? Sliding into this disgusting, disgusting dirt. Nonetheless, hey, sometimes you got to do that. He really didn't, though. If you take a look at Gustavo Campero, a switch-hitting catcher who has very solid speed. Actually really good for speed for a catcher at 72 rating. Unfortunately, he's going to pop up to his own position and be out. Maybe Gordon Wilson can drive in this run. 2-2 count, fly ball to center field, and unless that one falls, it is going to be the final out of the 6th inning. Battle will lead off the 7th. Smith Shawver, 84 pitches so far. I'm surprised they're letting him go this long. Dude, we're in the minors, and unfortunately, he's going to chase a circle change that was possibly down the middle. Bryce Teodosio, which I have now baseball reference and found out I've been pronouncing it right the whole time. There's a runner at first, and he's going to take the changeup, and man, he should have demolished that. Unfortunately, it will be a fly out to the left fielder. 7,376 fans have shown up to the Trash Pandas ball game here, as Calabrese, unfortunately, is going to pop a changeup. And who's catching it? First base? Catcher? It is the first baseman for the second out. Come on, guys. Get another run. Wilson, 4th pitch you'll see, and he's going to swing and miss at a changeup that had a lot of horizontal movement, probably just due to where it was thrown. And we're going to somehow eke out the victory 1-0 here at Majestic Greens. Nelson Rada is another outfielder we might see. He is maybe the 3rd best prospect in our system. He's 19 years old, though, so we probably won't see him for a while. Tucker Flint, another gentleman we could see at some point in time. He's probably closer to Deshaun Knowles than anybody else, as you can see. Knowles has the best contact versus righties of any outfielder in our system that doesn't already have major league experience. All right, we're 10-7, taking on the 7-10 Rainiers, the AAA affiliate of the Seattle Mariners. And as you can see, we now have alternates for minor league teams. It's about damn time we stop playing in just gray and white uniforms. I know that's traditional, but come on. There have been so many dope minor league uniforms that I've seen over the years that I've just been absolutely disappointed that we have never seen in MLB The Show. There are a ton more. Like, if you guys ever check out the MLB store, please do. Like, you're going to find a lot of dope looking stuff there. Right, unfortunately, first two guys goes for the guy out. Rada batting 302, and he's going to take a fastball that I think he swung at just a little bit late, right to the left fielder. Unfortunately, moving out. Deshaun Knowles batting 328. Again, that's 10 RBIs so far this year, and unfortunately, all of these outfielders are going to be out through the third inning. Nobody getting a hit yet. Hell, nobody's got a run yet in the fourth. Flint pops one up to right field, foul territory. Nope, not quite. Right on the borderline. As he is out. The sky is very red today. Oh, swing and a miss on the slider that came in very hard. I don't know if that's the sunlight or no, it's sunlight plus like it rained earlier, so that explains why the clouds look the way they do. And this pop up is short. No one yet with a hit through the sixth inning. Though Flint inherits a runner at second. Koan gives him a fastball. He's going to hit this to center. Runner on second is not going to tag. Why wouldn't you tag? Why don't y'all tag up more? Ground ball to the first. Over back to second. Back to first. And both runners going to be erased off the board. 3-6-3 double play. Knowles 0 for 3. He's finally going to be the first one to get a damn hit at this point. So we're already up 1-0 here in late going. We could really use some more insurance runs. Yes, please encourage positive reinforcement. Maybe some of these players will start playing a little better. Flint, chopper to first. He's just going to step in his own positional bag. Be out in the eighth. As Placencia hits a solo shot to extend our lead, a double bicep mover to now Nelson Rada can probably put these Rainiers out of their misery. Hit this one deep to left field. It is going to carry him off of the wall. The runner will go to second. Rada will stay at it. Don't overrun the bag like Joe Adell recently did IRL. We don't need that. It's an RBI double for him. Let me not give him crap for that. It happens, okay? Occasionally, you listen. You too damn fast to run, and you overrun the bag. It happens. All right, Ben Joyce looking to pick up his 5th save in 6 appearances. So he hasn't even pitched 10 innings yet. 13.8 strikeout rate. I throw it behind that ground ball. The third. Oh, it kicks off his glove, and that is going to be a run, but it is not going to be an earned run for Joyce, as all of these runners have done previously. Jonathan Clase hits one to left field, and they're going to throw it back in. The runner from third will score, and yet another one will score. And now every runner after this will be credited to Joyce. And honestly, they all should be credited to him because hell, he should have given up these runs. We're going to blow this one for 3, and ooh, slider just inside as Sam Haggerty just stares at it for the strikeout. Maybe he was looking for a fastball. Even if he was, he wouldn't have gotten to it as Santiago Espinal was signed from free agency. Unfortunately, he's at AAA, but hey, sometimes you got to sit in AAA for a little bit until an opportunity comes. A caller, Tyler Lockley, had an error in an earlier game. What's he going to do? He's going to swing and miss at a low fastball. Had no shot at it. The Bees pick up the 4-3 victory. Unfortunately, only one of our outfielders actually got a hit. And in a lot of these player-like games, I want to show parallel positions alongside the major league players so that we can see who some of these guys are, as well as the guys at the big show. Speaking of which, Joe Adell batting 217. And, dude, a pop-up, it's either a pop-up or a strikeout. Just take some pitches, let them come to you, as the White Sox are up. Sorry, no, we're up 2-1. White Sox get a run, and there you go, Joe. Hits one right up the middle. Stay put, stay put. You can take second. Hell, you could probably take third. Yeah, you're damn right. I hope we are cooking up something good. Takes an advanced step, and the throw, he's safe. Come on. There was no way anybody was going to get him. He ran practically the second that cleat stopped touching that sand. Moniak hits this one deep to right center field, and Joe Adell, oh shit, he might be caught up in a problem. He runs back to second. And you know what? By the grace of God, you've been blessed with speed, so you're able to get back in time. Madrigal will take a walk as the number 3 batter will come up with 2 runners on, but 2 out, and he's already hit a 2-run homer. Can't step by Adell. Unfortunately, Trout is going to strike out on a high fastball. Kopan getting the job done in the Knizach, let's be honest. If any time that Mike Trout is up to the plate, it is always a clutch situation. Jimenez pops it up, and the runner from second is going. The throw to third is offline, and we're still going to get him. That is an elite arm in the outfield if you have never been told that. If there is anything that Joe Adell can hang his hat on, it is having a rocket arm, as this throw to Soto is, again, way offline, nearly hits the third base coach of the White Sox. But Soto able to retrieve it in time, and hopefully he doesn't have any cuts in his hand from the spikes, but he ends up getting out. Still up 2-1, and Adell smacks one. A roller in the right field. Everybody will move up 1 base as we turn the lineup over to the number 1 batter. Surprisingly, Adell's batting at the bottom of the lineup. Maybe we needed to do a little shake-up. Okay. Mickey Moniak was hurt. A little minor injury, out for a day or 2. You know, sometimes you got to move the lineup around just to accommodate for other guys. Moniak probably a better leadoff hitter, but Adell, the more traditional leadoff hitter, as Madrigal will drive him in from second on a base hit. That is why we bat him number 2. To either A, get on base, or if Adell is already at second, or hell, even third, you don't even have to get a real base hit in order to drive him in. You want to put the pressure on pitching. That is why Adell either bats the bottom of the lineup or the top of the lineup. There isn't much in between. Tie ball game at 4-4. Adell takes a lead step, and he is going. Somehow he gets caught in the mud. He is going to get gunned out. That is ridiculous. That is a guy with less than like 20 games under his belt in Ecuador. Shawneal giving us the lead in the 10th inning. Here in the bottom of the 10th, Cerny hits one into left field. Adell throws it, and yeah, they are smart not to test that arm, but the bases are loaded. He's going to get away with the victory. We are. Barely getting away with one, as Sam Balkman is able to get that final out via a ground out to first. And then we jump to the much bulky Adell batting near major league average, or where we'd like. Unfortunately, that curveball hit back to the pitcher, and the pitcher somehow still gets him out. And Kifo and Trout line up for back-to-back homers as Adell hits this to center, and it's going to bounce down. Bounce down in front of Lewis Robert Jr. And not going to take second as Kifo smokes one deep to left field, and it is going to be gone into about the 10th row as we double our score. It is now 4-0. Rengifo, much more known for his power against lefties than it is righties. He also hits contact much better, as if you look at some of the metrics, XBA much higher against lefties than it is righties. Adell smacks one to Colson Montgomery, and well, you got no chance. You got no chance of getting Adell. If you can't come up with it before it pops out your glove, he's going to be safe damn near every single time. Angels do pick up the victory. Reed goes a complete game 9 innings with 6 Ks, 2 walks, not giving up a single run. They're now batting 260. They have 2 long balls. I haven't seen any of them thus far. But you know, that's what happens when you're not playing every game. I player lock it, especially just to try to get a feel of every game, try to get guys in and out of the lineup when and where I can. And we now have a 2-0 lead. double by Ward and a single by Ohapi as the bases are loaded, and now Adell's got a shot to drive in a run, even if he doesn't get a base hit. We shall see. Facing Drew Thorpe. See nothing but fastballs in his first plate appearance, and slider gonna get smacked in the right field, at the track, at the wall. It is gone. Joe Adell with a grand slam as he extends the lead to 6-0. 6-0 got the White Sox. Listen, we gotta beat teams like this. We made the postseason last year. We gotta just smack on teams that just aren't that good, especially if they're not good pitching wise. Adell, hoping to see. I'll take 10 home runs. If he can give us 15, cool. Hell, if he can give us 20, that'd be phenomenal. Maybe we can think about extending him for real, and not playing the arbitration game. But nonetheless, we now have 8-0. He takes another one to the opposite field. But unfortunately, he is going to be called out. Fourth plate appearance. And he's going to pop this one to right field towards the foul line. Unfortunately, it's not going to be fruitful this time. Hey, I will take a grand slam. That means you come through in the clutch for us, and you do and are showcasing that power that you have. Taking a look at some of the scouting, to be honest, nothing much to really speak of. I don't think our scouts are that good, but I'm not going to fire them just yet. They can at least scout guys and get their interest up, and I will do what I need to do to sign them.